Hello and welcome back to Scott Reviews Things. We're on location. We're from Beer to Eternity. The lovely guys from Beer to Eternity. We've got Andy and Gabrielle. We've got Callum and Fee. And Wanda's over there. And a lot of places do Oktoberfest, but they do it wrong. Because they do 1 or 2 days. Whereas Andy and the guys at Beer to Eternity, they've gone for about 3 weeks. Andy's not quite sure if he's ordered enough beer. Because he's ordered absolutely tons. They've got all sorts going on for the month. I put out a thing on Instagram the other day about everything that's going on. We'll get into it with Andy in a minute anyway. Andy, thank you for having us over. So we're fairly new into Havant.
Yeah.
How did it come about?
We've been open nearly 6 months now. I used to work at the Portcullis in Worcester.
Yeah.
Working for Phil over there. And it was the first time I'd ever worked behind the bar. And I loved it so much that I just wanted to open my own place up and make my own decisions.
Be your own thing.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I had to do something. So I had to start my own business somehow. And that's, just kind of fell into it really. And I absolutely loved doing it.
So for people that don't know Havant, this is, we'll take you to the old Park Keepers Cottage.
Yeah, the Groundskeepers Lodge. It's 150 years old this year.
Okay.
That's where I was doing a celebration for that. It was a cafe until COVID,
right? And
it's been vacant ever since then.
And so you obviously looked at other places before you chose this one.
We did. We looked all over actually. We
looked at Wickham.
We looked in Wickham. We actually looked at exactly the same premises as the Drayton Tavern.
Yeah.
I was talking to Dean over there about that. But yeah, this place is so individual. It's so unique.
Yeah. So the location you picked, as you said, it worked really well. I know how have because you're right next to the park. You've obviously got some limitations. Have the council been good?
Oh yeah, the council have been very helpful. This is council-owned premises anyway.
Yeah.
So they did have a few other bids in place, but they chose us because they thought this could be a sustainable business, basically. So, and yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, they didn't want another cafe because, as I said, the last cafe closed down, and we can offer that sort of cafe service as well, which we have been doing. So
Gabrielle's doing it, really.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
With the coffees.
Yeah, I tried to make it a little bit more, a little different because we've got Ethos down the road. But I wanted to do something like Japanese themed because we're all fans of like Japanese culture and stuff. So I did like Japanese homemade baked treats as well as matcha and obviously like the coffees and stuff, which we actually got James from Low Tide Coffee, who also does coffee for Portcullis.
Yeah.
So keeping it all local, and it's kind of that same craft beer atmosphere, but with,
how's that going? Like it well?
Yeah, it's going really well because there's always going to be the driver, the designated driver, and although we do supply non-alcoholic beers and stuff, it's nice to have an option.
Yeah, and you opened up at the right time as well because obviously we've just had a fantastic summer, which has been brilliant, and obviously you've got your little bit of garden there and an absolute sort of sun trap, which has been fantastic.
Yeah. It's got a really nice outlook.
So Oktoberfest, Andy, you've gone big.
So I used to work for the Portcullis, and I ran the Oktoberfest over there, but we just did a one-day thing. We didn't have that many beers. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go all in on this.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a German beer.
Yeah.
I've been out, toured around Germany quite a lot, and just love the whole beer culture that they have out there and the beer killers.
So when you sent me the list over, you sent me the list over. When he said we had the conversation of I've ordered a few, and I don't know if I've ordered too much.
Yeah.
And I showed it to Wanda, and she's like, Christ. Even for 3 weeks, I don't think you can have enough. But what you've done, so Andy's done traditional German stuff, so he's got some stuff on keg, but what he's also done is he's brought in some fairly unique German takes by English breweries and sort of slightly mad things as well. So you've gone all in, sort of trying to vary up a little bit.
Yeah, and it's like we've got a German IPA.
Yeah.
Because we have so many IPA fans in here. If I just went without an IPA somehow or other, it would upset a few people.
Yeah.
So I kind of scoured the web to find an IPA and did, and it turned out really
How difficult was that?
it was hard, really hard, because they don't make them. I'm sure they do in some craft breweries in Germany, but you're not getting that shipped over to the UK. So
And this one's from Full Circle.
that's right, yeah. Using German hops, and yeah, it's lovely drink.
So they've got quiz nights, they've got a Ramstein night, they've got a craft work night, they're doing pretzels,
Sausage fest.
sausage.
The biggest.
How did I forget Sausage Fest?
It's the pinnacle.
Got some snacks, you've got all sorts going on.
Great.
Yeah, one just got our eye on the pork pies. So, yeah, beers.
Yeah.
So you've gone for lagers, you've got Schofferhofer, which is fantastic, you've got Time and Tide.
Yeah.
So you've got two actual Oktoberfest beers, I believe at the moment. You've got your Hofbrau and your PAULANER.
Yeah.
And Erdinger calls itself Oktoberfest. The purists will be going mad.
They actually call it Erdinger for Oktoberfest.
So the four
Yeah.
gets them out of the
They're
legal
not
jargon.
they're not one of the six because
No.
they're outside of
The walls of
city.
Munich or something like that, which is just, it's a very
That's
very
right.
strange thing. And we've got Callum here, so I know Callum, for people that are on Untapped, I know of Callum, Callum probably knows of me, we've met probably 3 times. But I know him and Andy are really good friends, and obviously you've got Fee as well. So I thought, we'll get everybody involved, and just try and promote a business that me and Wander we've really come to really enjoy over about the last probably 3 months or so. Should we do some beer?
Well, let's start with just the session lager, shall we?
Yeah. So the 6 official, I'm going to get this wrong. The 6 Oktoberfest beers are Augustiner, Hofbrau, PAULANER, Hackashaw, 2 more.
You said August.
I mean, I've actually got that far.
Spaten,
Yeah, Spartan, yeah.
which is PAULANER, Lowenbrau.
Oh yeah, of course.
Should have jumped in there, Callum.
He's not used to being
so well.
around, is he? It's all of a sudden.
Callum's been railroaded into this.
A railroad is maybe strong, but encouraged with friendly faces.
Turn up, try some beer, they said.
So in the glass, your left, my right. This is the Hofbrau lager, and you've got the Oktoberfest. There is a clear difference in the body of the beer because one is very, very straw-like, and the other one is slightly darker, slightly more amber. You're going for nose. Beer sniffing matters.
Yes, it does.
Very exciting right hand side.
It's very light, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is very light in the mouth. There's a nice bready malt to it, and there's a nice sweetness in there. It doesn't carry a body
No.
for me, but what it is very refreshing.
Yeah. I mean, I got this one in because there's a lot of people that like a session beer.
Yeah.
And we got the Steins as well, and that is a perfect Stein drinking beer.
If the sun comes out,
Yeah.
that'll fly out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very drinkable, and there's a very slight sort of spicy, peppery end on it. But yeah, nice.
But like you said, if you've got litre steins, if you're going to have a litre stein, that's what you want in there.
Yeah.
Oh Christ, yeah.
Sing
Well,
more.
no. No, we'll probably have the bigger one. Callum, do you think of that one?
I like it. It's, as I said, it's a lot cleaner,
Yeah, very
fresher.
crisp.
Crisp, yeah. And yeah, those peppery notes you get at the end, definitely taste those. And like I said, that's going to suit you for a good afternoon stein.
Especially chilled down like that. That's a very easy drinking.
It is.
Very easy drinking beer. Hofbrau, which is up to 6%, isn't it?
6.3.
6.3, a proper beer. So darker colour. Now I have had this. It just smells lovely. completely different aroma to it. There's a honey note for me. Slightly grassy and bready, smells fantastic. Worlds apart.
Yeah.
Almost chewy on the body.
Yeah.
And the thing that I like about the German beer, I haven't had a great deal of German beer, but the aroma doesn't always punch on the aroma for me. But as soon as you get into the flavours of them, you get that really quite meaty mouthfeel from some of these big Oktoberfest beers, lagers. They really quite punchy in the flavour.
Yeah. We had the Hofbrau Maybach
Right.
early in the year. Gave that to Callum, and I think he's rated that as one of the best beers you've ever had.
That is one of my favourite beers of all time.
Yeah.
Just the feel of it, the smell of it, the way it makes you feel when you breathe it in, when you taste it, and I'd say comparing these two, this one's far closer to it because you've got a lot of that body to it.
It's sort of middle ground.
Yeah.
They do a 5% as well, which I do have as well, which will come on some. That might be my house lager for a little while afterwards.
Right.
Excellent.
The body just it carries that beer so well, and I always get the honey sweetness from these.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to get a honey sweetness
Yeah.
from the Oktoberfest beers. That is intentional.
And you get that little bit of spice at the end.
That's
and
right,
that
yeah.
peppery nice.
But as soon as you said bready, like,
Yeah.
it really has that like
Yeah.
that like chewy, almost not heavy, but that sort of like that bready feel. Totally get
And
that.
that really comes through from the malt, and then obviously that packs that body out. I'm not the biggest German beer fan, and I know they say that German beer is the best beer in the world because of its simplicity and the fact that they adhere to the right Hofbrau. But when it's made like that, it is really good. And also, no sign of that 6.3%.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you would probably know after 6.
Yeah, definitely.
You'd be far too busy enjoying them to notice that sort of thing, and then you try and stand up.
Yeah, maybe I take back what I said earlier, and maybe that's what you want to give me this time.
They are fabulous. They're the Masters Bearslins, which are brewed in March or September, and they're left. They were originally brewed in caves, they do from many caves, and the body on them was fantastic as well. So, but that is equivalent. Lovely.
Right. Everybody's had Schofferhofer, I'm sure, so we'll give that one a miss, and we'll go on to number 4.
Okay.
Which is a Schofferhofer's a very nice beer, but it's a Radler, so it'll be a little bit out of place in beer testing.
It's very nice.
Finish on a random.
So number 4 is a UK take from Time and Tide in Kent.
Yeah.
On a SCHWARTZ beer, a dark lager.
Okay.
And it's a very, very nice beer. It's got lovely caramel notes to it.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
give this one a
I
go.
think that's what you're on at the moment, Wanda, isn't it? What's your favourite style of beer?
I mean, that's a question. I quite like a sour beer,
Right. Thank
but
you.
it really depends where they sit.
Okay.
Because there's so much variety in sour beer
Yeah.
that you never quite know which level you're going to get. But I really like. So yeah, like the Ball City sour beer is fantastic. The other sour beer is brilliant.
Yeah.
I really like a sour. It's, if Andy's putting a sour on, he'll always see me within a couple of days.
So this is Time and Tide's Agent SCHWARTZ dark lager.
Usually the dark lagers are Czech, so finding a German style one is a little bit different. I was going to say that's SCHWARTZ beer.
I don't think I've spotted anything like that before.
Wow.
Get chocolate through that.
Caramel.
There is a sweetness in there, yeah, absolutely.
A dark sort of burnt sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe it's the sort of burnt topic. I'm not. That's not what I'm used to. I think. That
Yeah, like burnt sugar.
Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah.
That smells lovely. Cheers.
actually. It's not too. The dark lagers, they can sometimes be a bit punchy,
Yeah.
or a bit sort of. They can be a little bit bitter or a little bit sort of heavy.
It's 5.
That I really like.
So Callum's very much a dark beer enthusiast.
Mhm.
So, what do you think of that?
Well, as much as Fiona prefers the sours, I come from the far other end of the spectrum. Sort of
Different
The dark
from the dark
side.
side.
I'm coming across, don't
I'm
worry.
all over the stouts and the porters, so these dark lagers definitely bring me closer back to those first lagers I ever had as a younger person. But I really like the depth of flavour that they hold.
Yep.
And sometimes they can be a bit, like you say, punchy. They can be a bit strong on it, but if you compare that to a plain pub lager, this is just a million times better.
Have you had people come over from Wetherspoons? Obviously, where people are drinking predominantly things like, I'm not putting this down, this is just a fact.
Mainstream.
Mainstream macro lager, Stella, Heineken, etc., etc., etc. And they come through your door, and I know generally number one is your house
Yeah.
Pilsner or lager. Have you had anybody come in, try that and like broken and go again?
We have had a couple of people who I think there's too much taste in the lager for them, and they've just they've had probably one mouthful and left. But we're not for them.
No,
And
no.
That sort of thing doesn't upset me at all. It's just, you know.
And there's a problem.
Wetherspoons is fine. It does have a top place, and
me and Wanda met in Wetherspoons, so I'm not gonna. Just,
You can't.
That's what it is. They're closed down.
Wetherspoons actually do sell some decent beers sometimes. You just have to dust them off
Yeah,
and
exactly.
put them to the back of the
And it
fridge.
depends where you go. Like, yeah, there are some that do
Yeah.
some good stuff.
And there is a huge difference between a craft lager and a mainstream macro lager. Obviously, they're brewed in astronomical, huge
The main difference is taste, isn't it?
and they've got a bit of taste about them. So, but I've got a friend that all he drinks is Foster's, but he will drink beer basalt
Yeah.
from Second Good. So I've got him onto that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a huge difference in craft lager and mainstream lager.
Well, equally to your question, how many people have come in asking for that? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and
a
then-
lager and one, and they've stuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
a
stuck
lot,
around.
a lot more have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've converted quite a few people, which I'm really proud of. And we convert, you know, just straight down the line lager drinkers. We've had people that will try anything now.
Excellent.
The lady that comes in every week, she was just a lager drinker. She's working her way through the sours now. So, you know, it's not a little project.
Yeah.
I hate the words going on a journey. From like things like pop idol and like all that rubbish. I've been on a journey, but
took me on a journey.
I left her somewhere. I think. Yeah, we definitely have been on a journey one day. Yeah, that's absolutely true. But I do think going against my own principles that once you Wanda's a huge thing for this, because when I started seeing Wanda, she hated beer. Not just any beer, she hated every beer. Stouts in particular.
That's just the wine and the cider.
Wine and cider. But now, as your taste buds develop and your palate changes, obviously where people are coming in and they're trying new things, it is a wonderful, wonderful beer journey.
Yeah.
It took Callum 12 years.
Really?
When I first met, I didn't. But like, I didn't like beer at all. Like,
Okay.
it wasn't my drink. I just drink spirits. I drink spirits and mixers, and that was it. And then all of a sudden, very, very slowly, started to drink the occasional beer here and there. And then now here we are, nearly 12 years later, sitting in the pub drinking craft beers and all sorts of stuff on out the fridge and sours and the whole sort of variety. It you know, it just very slowly sort of crept up on me. And I think that's what happens, because it kind of just, it sort of just creeps up on you.
Stand there drinking this one.
Yeah.
It's almost part of our
Journey.
Yeah.
Is that in Fiona's introduction to beer, it was that mainstream beer.
Oh, it was what was available,
Didn't cater to someone who wasn't interested in that.
No.
So the craft beer scene or the industry,
Yeah.
with the variety that it provides, like to start off with, we had to go into lots of like all those like grapefruity beers,
Yeah.
and straight into
So
sort
I
of
didn't
sours.
like mainstream beers. I didn't like the pub beers they had.
Yeah.
So I had to go out there and find something that wasn't, at the time, mainstream lagers in a pub.
Yeah.
So this is kind of where I've ended up, because I never ever started from that lagers in a pub place. I always started from what's different, what can I try, what's the most similar to the things I like.
Yeah.
That sour grapefruit beer, and it's stuck with me this whole time, but that's kind of where I started, was drinking that stuff that was
And I
a
think-
bit unusual.
Yeah, and I think with craft, the craft beer, indie beer, whatever you want to call it these days, what they call it now, there is something for everybody.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you might have to, as you say, you might have to pick through stuff that you don't like to get to where you want to be. But there is something. For me, I'm not a huge sour fan, but and as Wanda said a little bit earlier, you look at some of the flavours on the cans, you think, oh, they sound really nice, but they give me terrible indigestion, so I don't tend to touch them.
Yeah.
And the innovation, I've said this for a couple of years, I think the innovation actually in this country is in the sour beers rather than the big IPAs, and you come up with things like Brute IPA, which I think is just an absolute abortion of beer. I think it's horrible, and things like that.
But you know, the innovation like the Space Shake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Space Shake.
There's
is
so
it?
much variety.
I mean,
What is it? Yeah.
the camera lot will be having an absolute
I'll get
shit
this.
fit about a Space Shake and things like that. But you look at that beer, those sort of beers from Mackie Mackie, and the stuff from Vault City, the stuff they do, the now stuff they do, and some of the stuff that Azvex do with that blue thing. I think you had that, the blue sour, the blue raspberry sour thing. Mad beers.
Yeah. They're good beers as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the more weird and wonderful things are out there, the more things there are for people.
You see something blue in a glass, my natural instinct is,
Domestos.
oh, yeah.
Not
Let's
not
go
poisonous
down the
parts you
toilet.
don't want to be eaten.
But I want to try that
Yeah.
because I want to know what is that, and I think that can only be a good thing with an industry that is really struggling in this country, the brewing industry, and guys like yourself that are trying to make ends meet. The more innovation that we can get into beer, I think it's.
Yeah, and the more you can open it up in a slightly different way, I think is fantastic. Well, like you, I mean, talk about my mum. You guys met my mum, and my dad's really into his records. So me and Callum every other Wednesday bring my dad down. My mum will come too. My mum's a wine drinker.
Yeah.
Always been a wine drinker. Never touched beer. Not bothered by it at all.
She's a cherry sheaf drinker now, though, isn't
Is she really?
Bring her in. Immediately, she was like, I don't think I'm going to like any of this. What am I going to drink? And Andy was like, try these things. Now, every time she comes in, cherry choof, Castile, cherry. Every single time. Yeah, and they are fantastic beers. They're fantastic fruit beers.
Belgian as well.
And it's that middle ground of like,
Let's not go
getting
there.
people
Calm
like,
yourself.
yeah.
Belgian beer.
Oh no, you're having a,
Not having it.
is that a swear word?
It is. But that's lovely.
Yeah.
There is a very caramel sweetness to that, but we'll get chocolate as well.
Well, it's developing in the glass. It's
Yeah, I think it is. It's warming up a touch. I think it's changing slightly where it's getting slightly warmer.
more of that caramel sweetness is coming through.
But with that lager base, so I am picking up some citrus in there, some lemon citrus in there from the base of that. But obviously you've got the roasted malt, which is coming through. There's a slight bitterness in there as well. It's nice.
We've got that kind of clean citrus base, as you say. But it means you've got sort of almost cuts your palate, and then you can build upon that with the caramel and the
Very drinkable.
Yeah,
Very drinkable.
and that's a bit of a struggle with some of those dark lagers. Is that, like I said earlier, they are quite punchy sometimes. But when you get one that's a little mellower, very drinkable.
Yeah.
And you just, it's still light, it's still flavourful, and it can go down really nice.
See, I like a black IPA as well. Huge fan of a black IPA. Done well.
Yeah, you don't see enough of them.
No. This will be seamless. Absolutely seamless. Gabrielle's going to put this, and you'll see a join.
See the difference.
If it was me, that'd be like,
Professional.
it'll go to shit with me. It'll be horrendous. Where are we at, Andy?
Okay, so these are the two beers that will appease the hazy people. So we actually have a hazy IPA,
Yep.
which is from Full Circle in Newcastle. But also, we've got Erdinger for Oktoberfest, which is a wheat beer. And I found so far that the IPA fans are very much liking both of these and coming back for more.
Interesting. Now, I am a huge Hefeweizen wheat beer fan. Love, and I actually really like this beer as well. The Erdinger. It's really nice. Very clean. Banana, clove, all that sort of rubbish. But and I don't like banana. But I do like that. So this is Full Circle.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it's a German hops IPA. Don't ask me to tell you that.
No, we looked earlier. We did look earlier.
German, please.
So there's some haze to it. And it looks nice, to be fair. Well, I'm picking grapefruit up straight away.
Citrus.
Yeah, it's citrus.
Citrus. It smells quite nice. It does smell really nice.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I'm expecting it to be quite clean. It's quite floral as well.
Dries out
Yeah.
towards the end of
Yeah.
end of your sip.
Yeah, it's definitely got your dry, like hazy,
Still
hoppy.
very quaffable, even with, because sometimes when it's floral it can be too much. Sometimes when it's dry it can be too much.
Yeah, no, it's
but
just nice
it's
and
actually
middle,
navigates that reasonably well.
I don't disagree with that. There is a. I quite like a beer that dries out. It makes me want to go back for some more. That's really nice.
I think we said it is grapefruity, like straight off the bat. But after that, it doesn't. Like the grapefruit doesn't seem to sit for too long. It kind of, yeah, so it dries
For me,
out.
it's more
like-
floral after
Yeah,
that.
you're totally right.
With quite an odd bitterness on the end. I can't work out what that bitterness is.
Yeah, it does sort of dry out a little bit, but
Still not screwing.
We did look earlier what the hops were.
Oh, yeah, it's still there though.
Okay.
So it's Callista
Okay.
and Hulil Melon. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Melon. Yeah, what's a melon?
Prominent hoppy core. Piney and floral with a malty backbone and subtle hint of spice.
yeah, piney.
So as I said, I scoured the land for a German IPA and I think I can chance with this one.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is very drinkable.
Yeah. It's been very popular. It's been probably the most popular thing we've had on. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because everybody loves IPAs.
Yeah. It's a go-to.
But yeah, people have been trying other things though, so yeah.
Trouble is, IPA is such an all-encompassing
Yeah.
envelope of everything that drives me mad.
IPA's not IPA.
And don't get me started on the West Coast IPA. There's no
Oh,
West Coast.
I don't love
So I'll be going, no, I love West Coast,
Oh,
but it has to be a proper West Coast. None of this rubbish. That's
Californian one.
that's just.
But then, like I said, if you can hook people in on this, if that's what people like start to enjoy, if that's what they come in for,
Yeah.
then you've got a whole board of other things that you can start to work your way through.
Yeah. So as I've pointed a lot of people towards the Erdinger after this, which is the other one you've got there, and they've all given it the thumbs up really. And,
Really?
Yeah. I know it's a very different thing, but
It's quite light bodied.
yeah,
I
there
think
are some similarities.
Yeah, so for me, if you're trying the Hofbrau Oktoberfest beer, and you're not used to that, and you get that big chewy body, it might put you off if you're not used to that, whereas that's quite light bodied, as will be, because I have had the Erdinger, obviously with a wheat beer, they've got a nice body to it, but it doesn't carry a lot of weight with them. So maybe there's the similarity in body wise of those two.
Also, it's the first wheat beer we put on, so a lot of people's first wheat beer.
Yeah.
Probably a general about this way. So. We had a few in the fridge, but it's tap. It's the first one.
Yeah. So this is the Erdinger from or for Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Not the real thing. It smells fantastic.
Yeah. That, you said the banana comes
Banana
crazy,
cloves,
yeah.
Oh Wow.
spice, just fabulous.
Have you ever had a banana raisin?
No.
They're really nice as well. Basically, it's like 2/3 of a pint of wheat beer. They top it up with banana nectar. We're to do those as well. So I've actually got.
Of course you are.
Yeah,
I
so-
think that was a mission to get hold of. Was it not?
Yeah, well, actually, there's a Polish shop just on the corner by Olaf's in Worcester.
There is.
And I picked it up from there.
Oh, wow.
I want them out.
Yeah. Well, I've all of that, please.
Yeah, so it's
one grip.
again, that's not something you can find over here. And,
No.
but yeah, all over Germany they do. these.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
When are you doing these?
Well, probably for the weekend, to be honest. It's just like a little. It's almost like a top,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, like a lager top sort of thing,
Yeah.
but with
With
banana.
this on.
So,
That's my favourite
for
bit.
people that aren't used to advise them, quite busy in the mouth to begin with, there can be a very sharp prickle of carbonation. That dies quite quickly actually in the mouth, and you get those really nice flavours of clove, banana. And it's a wonderful. I think it's a wonderful style. They're very drinkable. Franziskaner, these are, and they're all really attainable in supermarkets. Franziskaner, Schneider Weiss. There's a Paulaner one. You've got Weinstefaner, and then you've got the Dunkel Weiss down there as well.
Dunkel guys,
Just brilliant beers. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, just as you say, it does come with a lot of energy
Yeah.
straight away, but then
Kills it, doesn't it?
the drop off into a sort of a smoother, not quite light, but like with those banana flavours and the clove, like it softens in, and you can get those flavours quite nicely after quite a carbonated first.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very drinkable.
Oh, that's my. So far, that's my favourite, 100%.
Easy.
That banana.
And you're a huge IPA fan.
Massive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so-
It's something that
Yeah,
it's
an
definitely an easy
and I think
transition.
you're right.
Yeah.
It's that light feeling in the mouth. Like it's nice and light. It's not too heavy. It's not chewy. It's just got that really nice banana flavour. Like I said, again, really busy first off, but it really softens out into that like really nice banana. And it's sort of, it's not caramelly, but it's got that sort of like banana-y edge.
So all of these, for a Hefeweizen, all of those flavours generally come from the yeast, which is fantastic, and they're fantastic. I think they're such a. I went for a stage where I was drinking more than I should, where you could get like 3 bottles of Franziskaner for a £5, and I was having 3 of them most nights because it's just an easy drinking beer. And Erdinger is probably the entry level of the mainstream versions that are available over here. But still, this version, the Oktoberfest version, for Oktoberfest, is really, really good.
I think it's really interesting with comparison to the one before.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a tongue twist with the IPAs, where that has a lot of energy to start with, and then it mellows, whereas with the one previously, and a lot of IPAs, they will start off with a bit of a fruity note or a citrus note, and then that drying effect. So they almost twist upon
It's a
its head,
switch around.
which is nice to think of as a way of comparing them.
Yeah.
But it's very drinkable and equivalent to the one core. You drink it, you get a nice sensation drinking it, just because it's the other way around.
Now, I'm going to make an assumption here. Obviously, if you want to come and try this on tap, from beer to eternity, then come and give Andy and the guys here some love. This will be on sale in Aldi, probably next week. It will be part of one of their fests. So they generally drop in this one and Paul.
Also, if you don't come here and drink it, me and Callum might have drunk it.
Yeah, and
By the
obviously,
time you get there.
it's Wednesday today. The chances of it being here by the weekend
oh.
are none. But come over anyway,
Slim to none.
because there'll be other things you can try.
Yeah.
Right, again, seamless, absolutely seamless. You will not see Gabrielle go that way. She will cut it all out. No, it will be. Oh, I don't know what day it is. What day is it now? Is it Wednesday? Thursday? What are we on
We
now?
are now up to our other Oktoberfest beer, which
Okay.
is PAULANER. It's a 6%.
And it's one of the.
Professionalism.
This is yeah, absolutely. This isn't for Oktoberfest.
No, this is one.
This is one of the actual. I have had this, and again, it's glorious in a glass. I think it's lighter than the.
It's lighter than
Hofbrau.
Hofbrau, definitely.
Yeah. Still a nice golden tinge to it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Where's yours, Andy?
I've got a dry layer, so I'm keeping it
You can have
for the
one
stout
wine.
later.
Professional.
Professional.
I think you're right about what you said earlier. There's not
They don't-
a
they
huge
don't-
amount on
they
those.
don't.
Yeah.
No, it's almost too clean to have
Yeah.
nasal.
Yeah, not a lot jumping out of that. There's a little bit of bready more, and that's about it. It's going to be fabulous. Cheers. What?
Yeah, it's definitely got. It's a little bit more bitter. It's definitely got that sort of slightly more. It's not dry, but it's slightly more hoppy.
I'd say it is dry. I'd say it immediately pulls a lot of moisture from your mouth. Despite
Definitely,
Yeah.
for me, definitely drier than the Hofbrau.
Mm.
Instantly, and I'm going to say the body's slightly lower than the Hofbrau.
But still really quite refreshing as a beer.
Yeah,
Like,
and you get
even
that,
though you get that dryness, it's still not.
and you get a really nice, quite bitter end, bit of dry end on it, and it is really good.
Well, it's almost like the dryness is a mechanism to get that flavour
Mm.
onto your taste buds, and
It's a bit busier as well.
I think that's top end for me in
It's
terms
a bit
of like that
busier in the
dryness.
carbonation, only slightly because it's very gentle. But for me, it's probably slightly busier than the Hofbrau. They're very different beers, and I wasn't expecting that. I've never done them both at the same sitting, and they are very, very different. So that's caught me a little bit by surprise.
the softness of it is, I think, intrinsically tied to the drying effect, and it just, as much as it's soft as it comes in, that drying pulling out gives you all those flavours.
Yeah, because you don't get those flavours initially. It's almost like
No,
an immediate
yeah.
counteract. It's like really soft in, and then it dries out, and then you really get
Yeah.
the full flavour.
Still
of
pulling
it.
that honey, still
Yeah.
getting that honey out of it.
Yeah,
Honey
bready.
sweetness, bready
Breadiness.
honey, a little bit of lemon in there, but you're getting that spicy, peppery end as well. And it's killed with that bitterness and that really quite dry end on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, you're totally. That's it. Everything you just said, that is bang on.
And again, as the longer it's in the glass, that it mellows a bit to almost release some of that
Yeah.
honey breadiness.
Yeah.
So when we first had a sniff of it, not much. The longer it's in there, the more
More it
comes
is.
out. Maybe that's because you've tasted it already and you know what to expect, but
Makes me
it's
every
nice.
I've been doing this for 6 years, stupidly, and every year I listen to people say that German beer is the best in the world, and I always sniff and snort at it, but the quality of their beer is always incredible. It is always good.
And it's really dialed in.
Yeah.
They know what they're aiming for. It's
Yeah.
really like, it's not experimental in any way. They are so dialed in to exactly what it is that you know you're going to get every time.
And these Oktoberfest beers, they're amped up ever so slightly for Oktoberfest, but they are so drinkable.
And these are all in a theme for Oktoberfest.
Yep.
It is showing off that style of beer,
Yep.
but even with every other sort of craft beer that is available, me and Fiona with our opposing ends of the light and dark scale, we will try all these beers in the craft universe, and you can there's quality and there's things you like.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
you can definitely drink a beer you wouldn't necessarily choose and go, oh my god.
And this is for me, this is probably
Yeah.
like yourself,
Yeah.
Callum. This is probably one of them because
Yeah.
I'm not a huge lager drinker, but I can appreciate the quality.
Yeah. You can go, that's been well made.
Yeah.
The points it is aiming for, it is hitting.
Yeah.
Would I choose it every day of the week? Not necessarily,
No.
but we're in Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
We've got
Why
2
not?
weeks.
Yeah.
There's 2 weeks of these
3 weeks.
Andes. So they're going to be on.
Depends how popular.
You've got a quiz.
Might be a week,
You've got
might be
Sausage Fest,
With
beer
beer.
infused sausages.
Yeah,
You've got
Shankara.
Chankayala.
That's on Sunday.
That's on Sunday. You've got all sorts. You've got Ramstein night. You've got Craftwork night. This place is a huge, got a huge musical theme about it as well. Andy's got huge love of music. There's guitars. You've got a record player where he plays a record night. So honestly, he's not paying for this. I'm here because I want to be here. And yeah, brilliant. Can't recommend this place highly enough. So if you're in the Havant area, or even if you're not, there's a train station, there's a bus station. Come over and say that.
We've got one more. Now, this one isn't a traditional Oktoberfest beer, but I wanted to put something on for the stout enthusiasm. Callum.
Callum.
If he sees it, it'll be
Wanda.
Yeah, and Wanda as well.
But not this ABV. Jim, yeah, there's all sorts going on over the 3-week period. You've got vinyl night every Wednesday night. They've got cocktails. So you've got Friday I'm in Love, Run to the Hills,
I didn't want to try that give me chocolate one.
Black Night, Ride the Lightning,
I'm not on it.
Metallica's best album ever. Purple Rain, Life is Peachy, Nutshell from Alice in Chains, fabulous album. Classic cocktails, you've got Pina Colada, Bloody Marys, Dark and Stormy, Soda and Sunrise. Something for everybody. Can I just say, Oktoberfest done properly.
Right, come on, Wanda. You've got,
Go on, Wanda.
You've got to try this
Come in.
one. This is for you.
Yeah, I'm going to stand it to Andy.
So,
You sit there.
this, as I say, I wanted to get a stout in. This is one of Electric Bear's 10th anniversary beers, but they brewed it with Mikella from Denmark. So Denmark borders Germany, so job done.
Almost Germany.
It's a maple and tonka imperial
I
stout.
can
I
smell it.
smell the maple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The syrup.
That comes miles off. You don't even have to get close to it.
Yeah, you can smell it.
You're picking that Tonka up. Tonka, you get a very vanilla from Tonka, for me.
I don't coconut.
It's coconut.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm getting huge maple now.
That's a bit lethal, it's nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Prost.
Oh, that's the sort of
How strong this is?
10%.
It's a strong
Well,
one.
I'm quite recent in life. I'm a stout journey. I'm a journey, but that, as stouts go,
Pretty good.
Quite
That's
a fan of
smooth.
that.
Yeah, it's good.
Very smooth.
It's very well made.
It's not overly thick either. Doesn't sound quite well.
So Tonka can really overpower.
I'm getting more of the maple syrup.
But yeah, I was saying,
Yes,
I'm picking
it's
up more
really
maple.
sweet, really good.
This makes me think of pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that doesn't feel like a 10. You wouldn't know that was a 10%. Like it's strong and it's quite full, but it's not. It doesn't taste. Some of them taste really alcoholic.
I'm getting a really
There's a taste
burnt
of
sugar,
kind of
like
get.
molasses, sort of on the back, like a treacle.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say, as it dries, almost a slight ashiness, which is the stout is
Yeah,
fine. But you start off with the vanilla, then you get hit by the maple, and then as it dries out, and as you said, would you say that's 10%? If you didn't know, fine. But
Yeah. I wouldn't
You
say
do know
that's
that.
10%.
you know it's
I know
going to be
there's
something
alcohol
strong.
there,
Yeah.
but not 10%.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them
No.
do taste really strong, but I
You
really
can
taste the
get that.
alcohol.
Yeah.
With
You're like,
this, it's the taste is more than what the alcohol kick is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the second Impy we've put on. The last one was Princess Slayer from Black Iris, which was a
Brilliantly made.
yeah,
Also
that was
fantastic.
a cherry chocolate barrel aged, and that was lovely as well. But you could definitely taste the alcohol like, because of the barrel aged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kicked, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very very nice. But, yeah,
That's lethal.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, very drinkable, isn't it? That's quite dangerous.
It's an art to cover up the alcohol.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these ones, if they've not got enough sweetness or chocolate or coffee, it's difficult to palate.
Yeah.
Whereas something like, particularly with this maple in it, it's a naturally sweet going into your brain is telling you it's going to be sweet anyway.
Straight away,
Yeah.
Like,
And
There's
from
a lot
miles
more going
away.
on.
there's different flavours in this as well. I can taste it.
It's lovely. It is really nice. There's a smokiness in there as well.
I can smell the
And that-
maple in the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, slow down.
You're
With the
literally the other
sausages
side.
as
Yeah.
well.
And that actually, this is nice because you're right, it comes slightly later.
Go on, Gabrielle, just try a little.
There's
I
like
know
a
you've never tried a
tobacco,
sour before.
like a tobacco smoke.
It tastes like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
mapley.
It's not repulsive.
And that's how I started. It's like, I can understand that it's nice. I don't like it, but I understand that it's nice. And that was the progression. It was like, I get like you were talking about earlier, I appreciate
Go
the
down,
quality of
yeah.
the thing. And like, I understand that's a really good thing.
Interesting.
See,
I can't touch a stout usually.
You'll be like Wanda saying.
Straight in the bottom
my
of
wife
the
does
fridge.
it is a big
Very
stout
nice.
enthusiast. She turned to the dark side a few years ago, and yeah, she will love that. She hasn't tried it yet. So.
Yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yes.
Very dangerous.
That's gonna
And-
that's
and
gonna go really quick.
If,
So if you want that,
if you take nothing more from this video, just think Denmark, almost Germany.
And not repulsive.
And not repulsive.
close enough.
So what other beers you got coming on, Andy?
Right,
What's the tap?
let me see what else we got. From the UK, we've got Left-Handed Giants Fest beer from Bristol.
Yeah, left-handed giant.
That'd be good.
With that then.
I've got another UK one here. Brew York's Hop from Weiss.
Yeah, that'd be good. So that'd be a hoppy voice
Yeah,
beer.
banana one. Now, the one I'm most excited about is Ansbach and Hobday's Rausch beer.
Okay, so smoky, bacon.
Yeah, so it's very much the Schlenkerla type bottles, but on keg.
Okay.
I've had this one last year. It was one of my beers of the year last year. I mean, I love a smoked beer. You've had it, haven't you? I thought you had
If I haven't, I need to.
Yeah.
We will
Try
have
again.
by the end of the week.
It's
Yeah.
it's excellent. It's right up my street. I selfishly just bought it because I love it so much. I don't know how well I'm going to go down with it because smoked beers aren't for everybody. But I found it.
If you don't sell them, Andy,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
People
Or
won't
you,
find
isn't it?
people won't find them.
As soon as that goes online,
Yeah.
we'll be here, I imagine.
But we have lots of others. There's more Hofbraus. We've got Hofbrau Dunkel. What else have we got? There's Koenig Ludwig Dunkel as well coming as well.
you got Stan really good.
Weihen Stefan
Yeah,
Fest beer, that's coming. Oh yeah, staggering goods Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
In the fridge, I've got lots and lots of different ones as well.
I'd stand and read them to you, but I've got work tomorrow.
Yeah,
There's
German
lots
and weekend.
to cater for here as well, so
Yeah, the beauty of from beer to eternity is that you can't see the fridge as well. So you've got Andy's got a really good turnover of beer. He's got the things that he's got right is a lot of people that don't get right is Untapped, and there's people like myself and Callum that use Untapped a lot. The turnover of beer, the constant updating, the social media side of it, so constantly telling people what's on is really important. And
definitely helps.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you're
I-
like, oh my god, I need to try that. I've not had
You know,
that.
I'm a beer enthusiast myself, and when I go to a place because it says on Untapped that they've got certain beer, and you go there and they don't have it, it's just so annoying.
yeah,
So I make a point of keeping it
fresh.
really up to date.
Yeah, we've noticed that, and obviously I'll drink anything. The amount of conversations that me and Wanda have of we're not drinking tonight, and then one of us come home and said,
It's
and
single
it's
non-tap.
like, oh no.
And we're totally the same boat.
Are we going to
Yeah.
the weekend?
Yeah.
I mean, mine's a West Coast or a New Zealand hopped a hazy IPA or wheat beer. Wonder is a stout, a chocolate stout. So, but genuinely, from Beer to Eternity, right by the bus station in Havant, I can't recommend it enough. It's we come over quite a lot. It's really friendly, lovely people. It's a really nice vibe as well. Huge turnover of beer. Andy knows what he's talking about.
We're always seeing something new.
Yeah, music themed, really good. There's Belgian beer. And I hate I hate Belgian beer.
Yeah, it's
We're
only because
absolutely
your
passionate.
experience of doing something very
But yeah,
different.
there's
You
something.
pushed through, well
There's a
done.
nice 9% Duvel in there.
No. I am not touching that. I am not touching that. But yeah, thank you ever so much for having us. If you're in the area, or you're even a train ride away or a bus ride away, please come over, because without you guys coming in, these places die, and it's really important. If we want to keep places like this, then you have to support them. And you can go to Wetherspoons, the beer's rubbish, absolute crap. So come to somewhere like this, enjoy a nice beer, meet friends, meet people that are like-minded, and it's really, you're never going to look
There's
back.
lots going on here at the minute.
Sausage Fest,
Sausage Fest.
Sunday sausage, and it's not rude, they're selling sausages.
Infused.
Infused with beer.
Yeah.
What's not to
Where's
like?
the beer? Which one? Is it that one?
Yes, thank you.
And quiz night on Tuesday.
Quiz night, we're coming to quiz night.
£2.
And you can only enter if you have a slightly rude name.
No.
That works for me.
£2.
And it's £2.
Yeah.
And there's
Everyone.
prizes.
And there's prizes. So, you know, well,
Good fun
just
night.
get over here. We'll be here. We're here. Just come now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for having us.
Cheers,
Really
guys.
appreciate it. Thank you, Callum. Thank you, Gabrielle, for recording. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Steve. Wanda, just drank the beer. We'll see you soon.